So I was on my way home from the Cheesecake Factory, and I was driving, I was coming around the bend, and all of a sudden I see a car coming the opposite direction, coming into my lane.
And I looked down at the GPS of my phone, and when I looked up from my phone, I saw that a car that was traveling in the other direction had swerved into our lane. It all happened so fast, and within a matter of seconds, the car had crashed into us.
I didn't know what to do. I was terrified, and I tried to get out of the way, and there wasn't anything I could do. He was coming too fast, and I tried to stop, and then he hit me.
I couldn't move, so I wasn't able to look over at Sean to see if he was okay. I don't know if I even wanted to look over. I didn't want to see him hurt or worse.
When it first happened, it was like hard to breathe after we got hit, and then all I was wondering is like if she was okay. And yeah, and then afterwards, like right after it happened, people were like stopping, coming up to the car, seeing we were okay.
There was a strange number on my caller ID, and I wasn't going to answer the call, but something told me I should. When I answered the phone, Tori was on the other line. Her voice sounded weak and frail, and she said to me, "Mom, we were just in a car accident." Before I had a chance to respond, a woman was on the line telling me that she was an off-duty EMS worker, and she was passing the accident scene, and she was helping Victoria, and that an ambulance was on the way. They were just in a head-on collision.
Then I heard the ambulance come, and they loaded me and Sean into the ambulance and took us to Huntington Hospital.
And then I got separated from my girlfriend, and that I didn't like because I didn't know what was wrong with her and what was going on. And no one was telling me anything, so I kind of just went into the back, and then they stitched up my knee, and then they gave me crutches, and I had to walk around very far to find her and see what was going on.
I walked into the hospital, and they directed me to a room, and Victoria wasn't in that room. So I went around to each room looking for her. When I finally found her, she was lying on a stretcher with her head in a neck brace, and there was a doctor and nurse around her, and they were asking her questions. I can see she was trying to be brave, even though she was in pain.
I went in, and she had all these tubes coming out of her, and it was pretty scary. I didn't know what was going on. And they said that she had internal bleeding, and it sounded like really scary stuff.
I also dislocated my patella in my left knee when it hit the glove compartment. And I hurt my lower back and had bruises and lacerations down my neck, chest, and torso from where the seatbelt had been.
Well, the first week Victoria was home, I was in a state of shock. I think she was too. There was a whirlwind of activity going on. There was many visitors, lots of phone calls, another emergency room visit, more tests, more doctor appointments. It was total craziness, and I think we just got each other through it. But one thing I do remember feeling through all of that craziness is that I was thankful to God that she was alive. That's all I kept thinking was felt so blessed that she was still here with us after going through a head-on collision.
Yeah, no, my girlfriend, definitely was impacted a lot more than I was, physically and mentally. She was terrified to be in the car. She didn't want to sit in the front seat, ever.
I'm still attending physical therapy. And I have an indent in my stomach from all the swelling. It was just how my body healed. If I wasn't wearing my seatbelt, I probably wouldn't be here today. Something as simple as putting on my seatbelt has saved my life. I learned that life is precious and you have to take each day and each moment and cherish it, because you never know how long you're going to get.